Hi guys, welcome back to the news. Appeal Court orders workers to stay home for presidential tribunal ruling. Guys, staff working at the Court of Appeal in Abuja have been directed to stay home on Wednesday, September 6, 2023, the day scheduled for judgment in the petitions challenging the election of President Bola Tinubu. Politics Nigeria reports that the Chief Registrar of the court, Oluwole David, in a memo, informed the staff that only those with tags would be allowed entry into the court's premises. The memo said the measures was taken to create a conducive and peaceful atmosphere for the special sitting of the Presidential Election Tribunal. The tribunal is hearing petitions filed by Peter Obi of the Labour Party, Atiku Abubakar of the People's Democratic Party, and the Aligned People's Movement, challenging Tinubu's victory in the February 2023 presidential election. The memo said, in a view of the above, very strong security apparatus have been arranged to man the entrance of the courts and also in all strategic areas of the court complex. In addition, only staff with tags provided by the management will be allowed into the court premises. Please be informed, my country people, no be small thing dey happen. This announcement is setting, Nigeria on fire because people are already sensing something fishy, like people are already sensing, a very funny movement here for them to make this kind of announcement. And my country people, we know that the much anticipated verdict of the Presidential Election Petition Court is set to give its judgment on Wednesday, September 6th. Yes, my country people, they are, delivering this judgment on September 6th. And the court also said that these proceedings, it would be televised. That the Presidential Election Petition Court would be televised live. So, my country people, reports shows that the verdict will be delivered by a 5-member panel of judges led by Justice Haruna Tasmini. The panel is hearing petitions filed by both the Labour Party, the PDP, and the Aligned People's Movement, APM, as well as their presidential candidate, challenging the election of President Bola Tinubu as the winner of the 2023 presidential election. And yes, my country people, the Court of Appeal Registrar Omar Bangari confirmed the development to Channels Television on Monday, saying the proceedings will be open to live broadcast by interested television stations. Yes, they also stated that. And the tribunal is also expected to deliver a verdict on 25th on 25 other election petitions, including those for the governorship, those for National Assembly and State Assembly elections. And yes, the results of the polls announced by the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, are being contested in no fewer than 25 states out of the 28 states where elections were conducted. So, my country people, a lot is really going on now. They have made it known that this judgment, only some certain people will be allowed into the premises. So yes, so they have set date that they will deliver its judgment September 6th 2023. Yes, my country people, all these things are just coming up because these petitioners, they said as soon as INEC announced the results, they didn't agree with the result. They said no, that the elections was full of irregularities and it was full of manipulation. Election malpractices was going on. So they said it really affected their vote and they won't accept what INEC had given them. And the tribunal is, expected to deliver its judgment on September 6th. This judgment that Nigerians have been waiting for a very long time. People have been, to an extent, they raised a billboard, all eyes on the judiciary. At last, to my country people, we are going to, see this judgment. This judgment would be delivered. So I hope they won't disappoint Nigerians. So I hope the Presidential Election Petition Tribunal won't disappoint Nigerians, because whatever the tribunal judgment may be, well, I think that would be, the fate of Nigeria, whatever the tribunal judgment may be. So it's obvious that the fate of Nigeria, solely depends on the, the verdict of this election petition tribunal. So my country people, what are your thoughts on this? Nigerians have reacted. Just they play, oh. They are trying to favor Tinubu. We are waiting. The tribunal wants to set this nation on fire. Once the judges fail to do the right thing, Nigeria should be expecting Bazoum of Niger and Bongo treatment as soon as possible. The zoo called Nigeria will forever remain backwards in all aspects of life. Every hungry youth in Nigeria is hungry youth. Nigeria should be very careful. Should be very careful. This announcement is for both noisemakers to stay away from the premises. Whatever the case, whichever way the case go, let's accept it in good faith. Okay, the next person said, Nigeria should be careful before what happened in Niger Republic and Gabon happened in Nigeria. If Nigeria does not take time, the youths will set this country on fire. We are waiting. I see this judgment as another Yakubu announcement. I don't think it will favor the masses. They don't read this judgment again. That's why they put DSS as their backing dog and Asari Dokubo. Nigeria is finished. No justice. The judges are even Nigerian problems. Government tools are not for the people. All eyes on the judiciary. If they like, may they bring the entire force there. They will still read the judgment. Okay? It is already a scam. The result is already out and the president is in the villa as we speak. We know. Well, we know that we hope this thing would not be another abracadabra. Okay, guys. These are reactions from Nigerians. It seems that the news doesn't go down well with people, based on the courts of appeal have already ordered staffs to stay at home. So, people wouldn't, there won't be a lot of crowd in the election petition tribunal on Wednesday. So, my country people, it seems that the court of appeal is trying to control crowd in the court premises. I'm dropping here. Kindly share your thoughts on this in the comment section. Thank you.